The Human Now podcast. Mountain quote.
Mountain quote.
Hello and welcome to the Human Now. See? I need to do it that way.
Okay, go.
Hello and welcome to the Human Now, where we are discussing ideas around what it means to be in this state of time. My name is Akash, and today I am joined by Perry, Anj, and Minesh.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
All right, so before we get into it, I just want to thank Crystal for hooking it up with the book. It's a book called You Had Better Make Some Noise, and it's just got a whole bunch of quotes in it. And she listens to the podcast and thought this would be a good book to use for when we do the quote segments of things.
Cool.
Nice.
Thanks, Crystal.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And so today's...
Can I ask Minesh what's on his socks?
Oh, yeah.
What's the pictures on his socks, bro? Flamingos.
Flamingo.
Flamingo.
Fancy.
And what's on your polo shirt?
Don't know. It's a little.
Is it a dragon?
Was it a lion?
Maybe a lion.
Lion.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. It's
Mm.
lion dragon.
Russian. The split
Yeah.
between a lion and dragon.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Called a lagon.
Langen.
Also, Minesh has got a fresh fade today as well.
Wasn't
Nah,
today.
it's not today. Yeah, I saw it. It was really fresh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Look good.
Like hours. Hours fresh.
Hours.
That's when Barry saw it.
Look good.
Nice.
Anyway, enough about me. It's stressing me out.
Okay, sweet. Let's go try to remember how to pronounce the name. But I think I've got it. Okay, so the quote is, "Never measure the height of a mountain until you've reached the top. Then you will see how low it was." And this is Dag Hammarskjold. That's how you
Yeah,
say it,
that's
right?
good.
Dag
Yeah,
Hammarskjold.
that's good.
Nice.
Cool. So the quote is, "Never measure the height of a mountain until you've reached the top. Then you'll see how low it was." What do you guys think?
Take it away, Doc.
Oh no.
Break it down for us.
Okay, so let's start with,
Let's break it down.
let's break it down.
Yeah.
Okay, so never measure the height of a mountain.
Minish.
Okay, well, the way I interpreted the quote
Yeah.
is, you know, like when you've got like a whole bunch of stuff to do, and you're stressing out and you're just like, I got this to do.
Yep.
Like, I would interpret that as don't stress out about that until you've finished it all. And then once you finish it all, then you'll be like, oh, it actually wasn't that bad. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was, or wasn't as, yeah.
You guys have anything different?
Yeah,
or
No, that's
along
how I
the
sort
same,
of thought,
Yeah.
Yeah.
along the same lines as well. I think also maybe just to add on to that would be like when you, I mean, you like in terms of goal setting, like there's always going to be something more.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know what I'm trying to say.
I kind of understood it as, so never measure the height of a mountain. So like you said, don't look at the full thing, but look at it in the smaller stages or the smaller steps to where you're going.
Yeah.
So just breaking down the bigger.
It's kind of like the journey destination kind of thing, right? Like don't look at how far away it
Yeah.
is, and then once you get there, you'll look back and you're like, oh, it wasn't actually that far.
Yep.
And then the second part is kind of like just adds on. So it's never measure the height of a mountain until you've reached the top. So until you reach the top's the end.
Yep.
Then you'll see how low it was.
Yeah. I think I really like what Minesh said. It's like there's gonna be lots of stuff. This is like don't freak out. Like there's stuff that's gonna come your way. He's gotta overcome it or get to the end or the top.
Yep.
And then when you look back at it, it's like in hindsight, there's like a lot of things in life that are you like stressed out about and
Yeah.
and thought was like a huge deal, but I feel like in hindsight that was just like
Yep.
it
Yeah,
wasn't. No, I don't have an example.
Oh my god, you read my mind.
Not right now. Not that I can think of.
I think like with a lot of stuff with work and stuff like that, sometimes like I feel like I just like stress myself out thinking, oh yeah, there's so much to do. And then once you sort of just nut down and start doing things, then it's like, and it's
Yeah.
like, in your head it's like, yeah, massive thing to do or heaps of work. But then once you actually start getting into it, then it's just like, okay, sometimes.
Yep.
Yeah.
I even found just like writing stuff down
The lists.
or just allocating time and energy to where you're going to spend it.
Just breaking it up.
break up the problem, and then everything just becomes, or being able to visualize your steps just helps. Yeah.
Cool.
Nice one. Nice, easy, simple one. So again, the quote is, never measure the height of a mountain until you've reached the top. Then you'll see how low it was. So when you've encountered with a big problem or like a big mountain, just take baby steps, or it's not always going to be, the problem might look big, but really it's just something small. So don't stress out about it before.
Nice.
Cool. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for a nice, quick and short one. That was really good. Thanks, Ange, for coming along. Thanks, Prey Minesh. Oh, geez. Cool. Hope you enjoyed it. That was a really good one. If you've got anything you'd like us to talk about, if you've got any thoughts as well on the quote and how you interpret it or how you deal with situations as well, please do let us know in the comments. And if you feel like this is relevant or applicable to someone else, do share it to them as well. That'd be much appreciated.
Share it to them?
Share it with them.
Both.
So I was saying share it to them because you like, you just share it on Facebook, so you're like sharing it to them, aren't you?
Sharing it with
Or you're
them.
sharing it with
Sharing
them.
it with them.
Okay, share it with them. And if there's anything else that you'd like us to talk about, if you have any suggestions, please do get in touch with us at info@thehumannow.co.nz. And until next time, be human, be now.